I actually thought I already done a video about this kid, but I can't find it. So if I have and we figure it out, then we have. But if I didn't and its job's a good one. Now, this is JJ Gabriel. And excitement is absolutely, and quite rightly, brewing in the United fan base because we have got a very, very special young player coming through the academy, showing signs of genuine, unbelievable potential. And he's 14 years of age, which is astounding. And he's doing something very different that is attracting the attention of fans, scouts, coaches, compilation makers. Let's have a look why. He's called Joseph Junior Adreu Gabriel, and he's 14 years of age, and he's proven to be a very versatile young talent, capable of playing anywhere across the front line. And we have seen him as a left winger, we've seen him as a striker, we've seen him as a right winger, we see him in the hole. And he is English with Cypriot heritage. He's also got an Irish passport, according to the Evening News. One of the standout physical traits about him is dual-footedness. He is very ambidextrous, and he is turning defenders inside out with genuine unpredictability. He's got an agile frame that is very suited to this aggressive winger style. And for those going, I need a player that he's like to picture him in my head. There's a lot of Neymar sort of flair and dribble about the way he plays the game. Academy insiders are very impressed with him. His game is all about that elite dribble, pace, ability to glide past defenders, and flair. There's a lot of flair. Now, he has displayed a very positive trend of playing way above his age group, and he is making an absolute mockery of the best teams that he comes up against. He is scoring and recording multiple goals and assists for the 16s against City back in February. And it's thought to only be a matter of time before they give him a run in the older age groups. He's now working with the under-18s, having trained with them and travelled with the squad for a few games. And it's been claimed by the academy manager, Nick Cox, that he has been bombarded with coach reports raving about his development. He's training with players 4 years older than him at the moment. To try and put that into a little bit of perspective, it's a joke. It will not be long before he is playing for the 18s. And once that debut comes, I think the hype is about to hit another level. The nickname that he has got is Kid Messi, and that's followed him about since he was a lot younger. Now, like I said, his play style and the way he runs reminds me of Neymar, but Kid Messi is not a nickname that you get as a joke. He does have a style that is a little bit reminiscent of the Argentinian as well as the Brazilian. I'm recording this in March, and as it stands, he scored 15 goals and got 6 assists in 13 appearances. Each goal comes in age groups higher than his own. Academy insiders are more inclined to compare him to a young Ronaldo, which is something that's obviously shared by his commercial partner, which is Nike. But whatever the comparison, keeping him is going to be integral. And this is where this becomes a little bit of a story. It's going to be tough. There is a lot of external interest. And I think that's the worry for people at United at the moment. With academy players, you can just get took. And there is a big worry around at the moment that the likelihood of us keeping him is small. Academy football has a very key age, which is 16, and that's where players can start to be offered their professional contracts, or they can be poached. They enter a professional contract on their 17th birthday. Before they've entered that professional contract, it's almost fair game what happens. Spring cleaning isn't just for finally tossing out a fedora that you swore would make a comeback. It's for hitting reset on your grooming routine. Manscaped's Beard and Balls bundle has got you covered from cheek to cheek. Clearing out the overgrowth winter left behind, it is time to weed whack, to hedge trim, and to make sure the lawn is looking manicured for the season. Because nothing says fresh start like a sharp beard, and more importantly, a landscaped lawn. Join over 12 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and use the code Howson, that is HOWSON, for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. The beard hedger keeps your beard crisp like a freshly bloomed flower, while the lawnmower ultra clears out the underbrush, because confidence grows best with the right tools. And there's 20 adjustable settings on the beard hedger, effortlessly shaping your beard from a light spring stubble to a bold, well-defined style. The lawnmower 5.0 ultra dual blade system has got interchangeable foil and trimmer blades, and it keeps strings fresh and smooth in the most sensitive spots. Listen, you know what Manscaped is by now. You surely do. If this is your first day on the internet, well, welcome for starters. But if it's not, then you already know what Manscaped can do. Do not cut corners on your grooming routine. Upgrade to the Beard and Balls bundle from Manscaped. Visit manscaped.com. Use the code Howson, that's Howson. Get 20% off and free shipping. And if you need it today, you can even find Manscaped at a store near you. Stay fresh this season for everyone's sake and level up your grooming game today. There are a lot of reports that suggest several Premier League rivals are desperate to lure him away from Old Trafford. And at 14, he is in that bracket of where he could be poached in England. But it isn't just England that you have to worry about. Well documented that youth transfers and youth transfer regulations, especially with him having an Irish passport, allows him to move to EU clubs as soon as he turns 16. And without the post-Brexit work permit hurdles he would have if he was just English, this is a loophole that will put Manchester United on high alert as European giants circle. There is no doubt in my mind, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, Juventus, anyone with any level of ambition of being a top team in the Champions League will absolutely have their eyes on this talent, because he's got a huge social media following as well for his age. Each of these options could quite comfortably entice this young man and offer incredible opportunities that they could present for his development. Barcelona's a big worry. The Messi comparison, of course, clear admiration for Yamal, potentially inspiring him to make the leap to Catalonia, especially chasing Messi's legacy. And reports have circulated interest from Arsenal, which has legs due to his father being former Arsenal talent Joe Curiel, with JJ also having grown up in London. Now, the word generational gets flung around far too often, possibly even by me, right? But with JJ, it might be the only applicable word to use. This is akin to Mason coming through. This is akin to Angel Gomez coming through. This is an unbelievable prospect coming through. The blend of flair, the tenacity, the versatility, there's a little bit of grit in there as well. Could genuinely see a superstar player coming through here. The only hope is that he does it at Manchester United and that he sees the project taking shape in front of him and wants to be part of something that's happening. The signs are screaming the very, very highest level of potential. But at 14, there's too much that can happen. Too many things, too many injury potentials, too many developmental issues, both physical and mental and tactical. But there could be a bidding war, and United may not prevail in this. So it's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. And I think maybe United accelerate his development to try and get him to stick around. Does that end up being like a mad catch-22 where you accelerate his development and it puts the whole world on notice of the little gem that you've been keeping hold of? Can United keep hold of him? You know, Ruben Amorim might have to sweet-talk him into explaining where he sees him fitting in the next 3 or 4 years, if Ruben Amorim's allowed to be here that long. It's going to be a fascinating story, no matter what happens. But either way, we've got an exciting player coming through. And not just for United. I say this as someone a little bit fed up with the samey footballers. JJ's not that. He's coming with the whole idea that he is entertaining. And I'm so here for it. So even if he doesn't end up at United, you're going to have a player that's going to entertain someone in the Champions League. Let's hope it's Old Trafford. Or maybe New Trafford. Whatever they're going to call it. Because this kid's going to light it up. Let us know your thoughts on him in the comments. Do you see us keeping him? Do you think he'll end up somewhere a little bit less physical than England? Bang it in the comments. See you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.